Hi guys, so today we have a show out. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, so we shall wow the Minecraft enchantment tier list. Let's so some of these are like OP, and some of these are like sucky. First one, first enchantment, Bane of Arthropods. What? Who uses this? Like, bruh. All it does is do extra damage to spiders. Other 3 mobs that it does, like bees, silverfish, and what was the other one? Endermite. They're all like already one-shotted by anything already, so no reason to do extra damage to those. Spiders and cave spiders, yeah, it's just useless. Like, yay, you can one-shot spiders. I actually have Bane of Arthropods on my sword, and accidentally, you know how in an enchantment table, like if you choose like a level, like I want to choose level 2 because it has fire aspect on it, and then it gives you fire aspect and Bane of Arthropods. Yeah, that's what happened to me. I still think Bane of Arthropods is useless because you can just 2-shot a spider normally. There's no reason for you to have to just 1-shot it. Spiders aren't even that annoying. Okay, next, Aqua Affinity. So I think this one is pretty useful if you ask me, because it'll let you actually mine underwater. If you try to mine underwater today, it'll take like 5,000 times the amount of the time. So I guess it's gonna be like early game. I guess this can be early game because it's not like that good for like normally, because you only try to go underwater to like find diamonds if you're actually gonna mine down there. Okay, next, protection. So this is for armor. I mean, it kind of does something, I guess. It does something, but that something isn't enough to outweigh the bad things. So if you're just going by like protection 1 or 2, which most people get off of their first enchantment, yeah, that's not making much of a difference, but it's still pretty good. So I guess I'll put it on really good. This can help you beat the Ender Dragon if you have high enough. But next, blast protection, OP. This can help you like defeat like all the creepers. If there's any creepers near you, just wear a blast protection chest plate. Boom! It's literally boom. See what I did there? So the creeper literally doesn't damage you at all. So doesn't TNT. But next, channeling. I think this is really good because it's not really that good because all it does is it's an enchantment for your trident. If you like shot anything with the trident using this enchantment, it wouldn't just like hit it and then just hit it like a fork. No, it just hits it like a fork. Well, no, in order for this enchantment to actually do something, it needs to be raining in your Minecraft world. And not just raining, but thunderstorming. And then once it's thunderstorming, you can throw your trident and it'll strike the enemy with lightning. Isn't that useful if you ask me? Because like it's pretty useless if you ask. So you know what? No, it's gonna be really good. So when the lightning strikes the enemy, lightning usually like causes fire, but since it's raining, the fire instantly evaporates, and then like it's just pointless. So it still does some damage. Don't get me wrong, but it's only it's only like 6 extra damage. I mean, that's almost double the attack damage. It's not that bad, but still pretty bad if you ask me. So, next one, Curse of Binding. If this is a piece of armor that also has pretty good enchantments on it, I won't cry about it. I think it's pretty good then, but you know, still does exist, and it still can like sound, and it can still like be good, because if you have good enchantments on the item and then you can't take it off, you just have like good things on you forever, and until the item breaks. But then if you have enchantment that has bad enchantments on it, yeah, this enchantment isn't too fun. I'd put it on. Why are you using this? No, not looting. That's for later. Next, Curse of Vanishing. Useless, because if you have like a high enough amount, literally this can be used on any item. It can literally disappear from your inventory. Like, for example, I have it on my sword. I'm like hitting the enemy and then pop! It like disappears. That's what the Curse of Vanishing is. And that only happens sometimes, but if I do have the Curse of Vanishing, don't do it. You know, it's just useless. If you see it in like a chest or something, don't get it. It's pretty useless. Next, Depth Strider. I don't really know what this does, but yeah, so ooh. Yeah. Oh. I don't know what it does, so yeah, just gonna stay there. Next, efficiency. So a high enough amount of efficiency, and it will literally insta-mine obsidian. That's like instant, if you ask me. So, and literally my efficiency for diamond pickaxe literally mines anything, like almost like literally like instant, like cobblestone, literally like 600 cobblestone per minute. If you're looking for a quick house, made out of stone or just mining quickly, this will be really good. Okay, next, what's this one? A taquito or looting. It didn't do much. I mean, I understand the fortune on pickaxe, but looting on a sword? Like, dude, why are you using this? Who needs rotten flesh? I mean, it could be useful if you're killing like pigs and cows, but at the point of the game where you're getting enchantments like this, no reason to even eat food. You can just eat like a golden apple. But still, jokes aside, This can still be useful for like spiders, maybe. I mean, for spiders, it can give you extra string, I guess, but at like looting 1 or 2, it doesn't really do much. Next one, feather falling. I put this in really good because it's hard to get. But I mean, I actually tested out high enough of an enchantment on this, and literally you can fall from build limit all the way down to bedrock, and you won't take any fall damage. It's great. Next, fire aspect. This doesn't really do much. When I first got it on my sword, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so cool. And then when I actually tested it out, all it does is just burn zombies. So it's burn anytime anyways. I mean, it is useful at night. But mostly, my netherite sword mostly one-shots anything anyways. So no reason to do like additional fire damage. So this is gonna go in the faulty tier. It's gonna go in the really good tier. I don't think it's like that good. It's fire protection. This is early game. If you're like exploring caves and going through lava, this is pretty cool. I know you just have to drink a fire resistance potion when, but that takes an entire potion. All this takes is just wearing armor. So yeah, that's pretty useful. And then next, flame. This is kind of like fire aspect, but it's like way better. This can this can catch anything you hit with it on fire. And the bonus is that if you're using like potion tipped arrows, you can get insane results with this enchantment. This enchantment for your bow to pretty much just shoot flaming arrows. I know you can like place a bucket of lava and then shoot your arrow through that, but that's really not cool. Instead, just you don't have to like do like geometry and precision to just shoot an arrow that's flaming. You can just get the flame enchantment and boom. So this is gonna go on really good. So next, fortune OP, because this literally can give me. I mined out 8 gold coal ore the other day with fortune 3, and I got 52. That's why this enchantment's so good. Next, Frostwalker. When it works, it's pretty good, but if you accidentally jump or something, you have to go all the way back to the beginning and find some more land before you can actually turn all the water you walk into ice again. So I think it's probably gonna be really good. Next, impaling. This is pretty useless if you ask me, because all it does is just makes your trident do extra damage. I don't know. I don't really know what it does. Next, knockback. Useless. Because it's useless because a regular sword will knock back too. There's no reason to have a whole enchantment to just knock back enemies. Like, that's really not an enchantment that needs to be done. Okay, next, loyalty. This is gonna be AP because it's really useful because you don't have, if you like hit your trident at like a long shot, you don't have to go all the way back, pick up your trident and then just throw it back from a long shot. Now it'll just come right back to you. So yeah. Next, Luck of the Sea. I haven't really tested this out yet. So yeah. I have it on my fishing rod, but I think it just gives you a bonus when it comes to like fishing. So early game, yeah, this would be pretty OP. But like late game, no, fishing isn't that beneficial. Next, what's that say? Lure, I don't know. Next, mending, OP, because if you find like armor from like a zombie or skeleton, you can equip this enchantment, which is really rare. Which is really rare to get this enchantment book or like just enchanting item in general. It's rare to get it, but you can literally repair like a broken item, like as it's like, for example, I have an almost broken pickaxe. Apply the mending enchantment. Its durability won't go down, instead it will go up, which is really useful if you ask me. So yeah. Next, multi-shot. They're pretty. I think this is like, why are you using this? Only way this would be useful is if you were like pew 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 pew. If you're like against a horde of zombies, then you could like pew, and then there you go. That's the only time it's useful. If you're like, just like fighting one enemy, there's no reason to have like a wave of arrows. Next, piercing. So this is pretty early game. I mean, it's rare that you have two enemies like lined up and shoot an arrow at one of them and then it'll go through. But it's not really necessary. Like, just shoot two enemies with two arrows. Anyway, so then next, power. Yeah, this is not beneficial, but it still is pretty good. So I'd say early game, because if you're enchanting a bow, like without like any bookshelves, it can literally always be your enchantment no matter what. So yeah, it's pretty inescapable. Next, projectile protection. I'd say this would go in D. I'd say this would go in, only projectile you really face is like witches and skeletons. I don't even know if potions are projectiles, but if you're facing a skeleton, just use a shield. Like, this is pretty useless if you ask me. Next, punch. I don't know what this does. I think it equips knockback to your bow. If so, this would be pretty good. Because, you know, you can like long shot and also knock back your enemy. So, next shot you can do even more of a long shot. And if you're like, shoot them like, and it's not like a sword where you have to like wait a little bit per shot. You can just instantly like quick charge it. Yeah, it's just useful. Speaking of quick charge, this is pretty useless if you ask me, because you know you can just keep a loaded crossbow in your inventory, and then when you take it back out, it'll instantly shoot. So there's no reason really having quick charge. The crossbow itself isn't even that slow to begin with. Next, respiration. I don't know what this one does. Riptide. I think that's pretty good because if you're like stuck in water somewhere, you can take your trident to like fly out. I'd say it's early game. If you like find a trident with a drown, you can enchant it. Next, sharpness. I think this is pretty useful because you can almost like one-shot any mob. Oh, no, it doesn't belong in OP. It just belongs in really good. Silk touch, OP, because no, it's like really good. There's no reason to really have the like silk touch blocks. They're just kind of fun to have them. But yeah, so next, smite. I don't really know what it does other than sharpness. Next, soul speed. I don't really know what it does. Next, sweeping edge. I don't really know what it does. Next, thorns. It's pretty useful if you ask me. Because thorns, actually no. I've tried it and yeah, garbage. So yeah, there's not really a point of this because all it does is just annoys you. There's no reason to have this enchantment because literally you think it's gonna be like inspection is like you wear the armor and it's gonna poke the enemy while they're attacking you, but in reality that doesn't happen. So last one, unbreaking. I'm surprised we haven't went over this yet, but it's probably gonna be really good because this can be like equipped to anything in the game except like tridents. But they're really useful because they can literally like make it unbreaking. So it's pretty useful, and this is one of those early game enchantments that's still good overall. So yeah, that's basically my enchantment list. So yeah, bye guys. I'll leave the link of this list in the description. See ya, bye.